The title didn't change hands on Raw. It did change hands on SmackDown, and it has to on NXT because Oba Femi just vacated the championship belt. So let's talk about what should NXT do now that they don't have a champion going into their show tomorrow. NXT is without a champion as Oba Femi relinquished the title, and so now it is vacated. And I am sure WWE and NXT aren't going to do a whole lot with this. But they could. So let's not look at what will they do. Let's look at what could they do with the NXT title now. I think first and foremost, I think he's a great performer. But I think if we just go back to Ricky Saints, this is lame. Even if Ricky Saints eventually wins the belt again at the end of whatever this may be, then okay. But I just don't want it to be and it's a fatal 5-way match and Ricky won. We need more than that. I think this is a time to be creative. This is not a stacked division. It wasn't a stacked division, and then you lost three of the best performers on this. Ricky Saints would be in there as well. 3 of the best performers in your men's division are gone. From a men's division that was real light to begin with. So I think you now have to get quite creative with how you do this and try to spark that. Because if you just, like I said, if you just do a fatal 5-way, no one is going to buy that Ricky Saints isn't winning that. Because I don't know if I could name 5 guys who could go in that title match at this particular time. So I think you have to start looking at some of the places that you have kind of ransacked in the past with your guys, and now let's start to get them over a little bit. I think it might be time to bring over a AAA person or AAA person for an extended run. I know Vikingo will have a heel turn, and he's deep in a story out there. I think this would be a good time to start working that one a little bit. Have him still do, AAA is his thing, obviously, but he's still over here. He's doing the NXT Championship stuff, and he's being that guy and building it up on this as well, taking it over to Mexico and doing those title defenses. We have had a lot of, the Mega Campeon is Dom, and he's on Raw every week. So you can do it with the reverse now. Let's have the NXT champion be a dude from another thing, and he's pulling double duty. I wonder if it's now time to start actually showcasing some of those guys and start to regularly fold them in. Then, every once in a while, Mr. Iguana is going to pop up in a dude's car like Joe Hendry, and we're just going to roll with it that way. I think that there are some things that you can do with the resources they have in other companies and take advantage of it. Same thing with TNA. The TNA champion was on an NXT superstar for a while. I think we could do the opposite now. I'm not saying Kazarian needs to win it or anything, but Santana, who was just in Calgary, I think that would work really well. Have him be the NXT champion for a bit, or someone else like that. This is a division that is significantly lacking star power, but you do have resources in a couple of other companies to maybe try to spice things up a little bit and make things a little bit more exciting on the men's side right now on NXT. And if it's not someone from the outside, the only other person aside from Ricky Saints right now is Josh Briggs. I don't think he's ready, but I didn't think JC Jane would be as ready as she was. And she ended up putting on a very strong run as the NXT Women's Champion. And I guess still is. But I wonder if you kind of okay, the only reason we're not buying this guy as championship material is we haven't seen it yet. Let's just see him do it and throw him into the deep end and see what happens. He'd be the only guy that I could see maybe getting that shot. So those are, for me, the pick, if it were completely up to me, it would be either Vikingo or Santana coming in, winning the NXT Championship, and really giving a, oh my god, what's happening moment here in NXT. That would be what I would do. What would you guys do with the NXT title before they make their decision coming up here on Tuesday? Let me know in the chat or in the comments here after if you have any ideas for that.